back.
I am.
Kind of think of it, the guy who was approaching with the people was a politician, right? He's apparently giving speeches in Shibuya Station, but you can't just judge a book by its cover.
Yo.
Another box came for you.
Hey.
What did you get?
Oh, hell yeah. Plant stuff.
Must be what you ordered off the TV.
Ooh, I got IMs. Am I ever...
I'm already bummed about a bad test coming up. I'm not in trouble for anything that's not English. No, wait, I am in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together?
I'm gonna decide later. But, sadly, Ann, my answer is no. Because I gotta go hang out with a politician tonight. I know! My life is mildly crazy. Also, I still can't get over the fact that, like, you walk into this and it's literal just dust clouds. Yeah, here he is. Giving his speeches.
Please, consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with a corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media.
You're
listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? Are you a student? I'm delighted to have captivate the interest of someone your age. Hmm? Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you were working at the beef ball shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of youth. I believe in a true Japan. Don't know, why am I making him sound like JFK? That's never a good thing. This man's gonna be... Never mind, that joke is arguably too dark to be making. However, due to certain regulations, I cannot offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though. I'd be glad to. Really? That would indeed be helpful. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Shujin Academy, Nice to meet you. I am Toranosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negatives right before my speech.
Very well.
Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately. Why do them?
Everyone.
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today has been blurred. With common sense and no longer our guide, we made decisions based off our own selfish wants and desires. Side tangent. He's far too correct with that statement. Given the people I've seen just going out during the current situation and being like, yeah, fuck everyone else. He is far too correct with that statement. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak. However, even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we all act in the best interest of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed. He's slowly changing voices. I need to like listen to some JFK speeches and just work out how he speaks. Easy for him to say. Old timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making good points for a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. I bet you just leave matters of state in the capable hands of the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party. You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Just shut up already. You're a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to... In the best interest of all? Huh. Save that blathering for when you get elected. If you get elected.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech? The best interests of all?
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times like today where the audience has a difference of opinion on the topic. I feel like I should concentrate on getting elected before worrying about others. Do you agree? Well, you get my support, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's encouraging to know that my message... It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I've grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although, I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Perhaps I'll ask you for some impressions again sometime. Well, I guess we have to just hang out with him several times before I can actually get somewhere with him.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
Oh god, what do you want?
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together.
I mean, yes, but do you have a point to make with that, or...?
You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
I mean, we are in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning.
I mean, she wouldn't leave me alone. She wouldn't give me the space. Is that the cute redhead that I saw one of the first few mornings I came over on the platform?
I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
She's on to me. I need to be careful with what I say. Oh god, it's class.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, picking up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. So, do you teach history then, I guess? As described in the tale of Hiaiki? I don't know. I'm gonna pronounce it hike, even though I know that's definitely not the correct way to pronounce it. Yell at me in the comments. It was a time where all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. The term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position. And it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Amamura-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? No! Japanese history is not my forte. I would guess the Heian period. I would be right! Holy shit!
This is it. Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother Yorimoto during the Heian period. But despite his contributions in defeating the Taira? I don't know. He was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Wow, really?
Amamura-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be real smart to get a question. Yeah,
Thank you, Morgana. I get the gist. I'm real good for being able to look at my phone and pick the correct answer, although I did guess that one right. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog, opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like, who don't root? It's like if I don't root for them, who will?
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you could always lit the day up and head in mementos. It'd be nice if we could get a target, some info on a target before we went, though.
Who else wants to see me today? Both Ryuji and Arn would like to hang out. Alternatively, we go to Mementos and start bashing some heads. Which, you know, given the thingy's coming up soon, exams, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about this as well. Like, this has been going on for the past month. And I'm very concerned. Oh, so this is where you hang out when you're not at school, Arn. Well, I guess that's good to know. I don't think there's anything I need to do on a Tuesday. So, sod it. Let's hang out with Arn.
Felt like someone was watching me this morning. Oh yeah, I started training, so you should totally help me out with if you have the time.
Well, thank God I picked up Pixie. You can go hang out with Lady Arn now.
Yes!
All right, let's go. The best way to get to Inokashira Park is by train, right?
Oh, hell yeah, new hangout spot.
All right.
You have new info. I can hang out at Inokashira Park. I can hang out there by going on dates and shit. Nice. Date is probably the wrong word to be using.
Man, big open spaces like this are great. I think my training's gonna go super good today. So, remember how I said that I wanted to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way.
How'd you do that?
I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. So basically I want you to try say stuff to me and I'll try not to get fazed by it.
What kind of stuff?
You've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me.
I guess I should say something to Arn.
Come on, hit me with your best shot.
I feel like that's just more of a backhanded compliment. You're unique? I mean, she wants me to win Salter, so I'm gonna give her the old airhead comp.
Yeah, and?
That response was insufferable.
And what else?
Can we... Okay, I'm gonna be real. Can we stop?
You're giving up? That means I win. Huh? Wait, is this how that game was supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2.
Yes!
Bring it on.
Let me be real. I don't think this is going to help.
You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our persona stronger.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one.
Something's not right.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I just got an email from my agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? So notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, all the models say they heard there was a change in schedule. It sounds like shoots have been real hectic with all the scrambling they've had to do for substitutes.
I mean, you have that happen to you, or...
Nope, haven't missed a single shoot so far. Probably really confuses the staff to see a sub showing up too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Though, actually, my first modeling gig was as a sub. It was back when I still lived in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for their event. Oh, I haven't told you? My parents were both fashion designers who put on some seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I really only see them for half the year. Maybe less these days.
I'm not gonna lie. Freedom sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I guess I can afford to be pretty relaxed these days. Plus, it would probably be tough being a phantom thief with my parents around, don't you think? It was rough when I was little, though. It was just me and our living caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connected with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I'd want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamoshida first spotted me. That's how our class rumors started. And that's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are way more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there.
Yes!
And that's why I need to get stronger.
I sense a heightened motivation from Arn. Well, I'm glad she's trying. Ooh, she's got follow-up now as well.
All right.
Oh yeah.
When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was the female thief. She'd lose to the hero every time, but I always thought she was so cool. She wasn't really a good person per se, but she was beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. She always did whatever she wanted. She always said whatever she wanted and did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I wanted to grow up to be like her someday. I hope I'm getting a little closer now, if only for just a little bit.
Well, I mean, you got the thief part down packed.
Well, see you later. Hey, it's me. Thanks for coming with me today. So, after we met up, I tried to do some runway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. Then some girl was watching me nearby and started copying me and my runway walked with me. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool?
I mean, could be.
It's almost enough to make me blush, kind of. To be honest, I feel kind of bad for her. She had no idea that the real me is a human disaster. Guess I've still got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. I've made a decision to get stronger, so I need to overcome any obstacles. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay, bye.
Every time I end one of these with the confidants, and I'm like, man, they're good kids at heart.
You're back.
Hey.
I wonder if that Yoshida guy is giving a speech in Shibuya again today.
It's worth looking into. Oh, Ryuji's asking if I want to study. Crossword! Hell yeah. Okay, what do we got? What are the May Blues? Okay, this one I'll admit, I don't think I know. Doom's partner. I was gonna say death, but I'm not sure. Plant disease. Dull pain. Wow, I really know none of these. I'm only in like the fourth fucking crossword, and I think I'm gonna have to actually look up at what the answers are. Okay, so Doom's partner is apparently gloom, which I would not have thought. It's doom and gloom. But then again, when I phrase it like that, of course it is. So we've got doom and gloom. Plant disease is a blight. And a dull pain. A dull pain is an ache. Which makes sense now that I think about it, but I don't think I would have gotten that. And I definitely would not have got the word across. What are the May Blues? What the hell is a malaise? In Japan, the May Blues are named as such due to the change in seasons and the number of people who fall ill after the long holiday at April's end. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get the September Blues after summer vacation, while the UK has January Blues connected to it. We do? Do we? Do we just, like, get too pissed on New Year's, and that's why we get the January blues, because we go back to work and we really don't want to?
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Yeah, neither could I, Morgana.
Nice.
And I get our knowledge for solving the crosswords. Hells to the yeah. I'm just going to reflect a little bit. Okay, it's the same as it was before. No idea for everything but proficiency. I'm going out, Sojiro. Gotta hang out with a politician. I'm pretty sure these are all the same as before, but...
You should keep it. We should make use of them when you negotiate with shadows.
Good idea, kitty.
Right? You should ask him.
Teach you how to give speeches? Why? I want to do what you do, Yoshida. I'd love to help you, though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Should we leave them to it, or... I really don't know, dude. I just feel like butting into other people's affairs might be a bad idea. You want to mediate them, or?
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech.
Good job. You know, I mean, at least you broke them up, even if they both insulted you.
Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you. Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past.
You did that shit? Huh. I mean, he was a politician. I can't be too surprised.
I've gone and done it again.
You did that shit?
There are many who would agree with that statement. Whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
Questionable background. Accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
You know what? Dude, I don't care.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Dude, have some confidence. You have good technique.
You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself.
Sounds like you need to listen to yourself then.
Perhaps one day I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me.
Sure.
Let's get started, shall we?
I made a deal with Yoshida. So yeah, there's this washed up politician that gives dodgy speeches on the corner. But the dodgy speeches are really convincing, so I learned a thing or two.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
The sun, huh? Interesting. Man of the people.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
Ah, I'm American. I'm sorry, something I forgot to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around and hear it? Of course. Let me write this down. Quite a practical young man, eh? Well, I won't take up too much of your time. I'll be giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you've got the time.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
That's all I wanted to say. Now, be careful on your way home. I need to work on that JFK impression. I don't even know why I gave him the JFK voice. I also didn't know I had a JFK voice. Oh, I can't believe this. School assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking?
It's the day after the tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's going to be about Mr. Kamoshida again.
Can't believe this school is messing with our schedules like this.
I don't care what it's about. It's going to have nothing to do with students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their messes.
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you.
Oh god, it's exam week.
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, let's begin the first day of exams. What historical figure inspired the Edom favoring the magistrate? Fuck! I want to say it's Yoshimoto, but I really don't want to fuck these exams up. It's Yoshitsune, not Yoshimoto.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Let's see. An essay question. This looks tough, but calm down and think it through.
Provide the reason why Minamoto Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero.
Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was...
Yeah, Yorimoto.
Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yorimoto. He did a lot for his brother. But then they ended up coming into conflict, and at the end, when they had to oppose each other.
Yorimoto won.
Yeah. Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with...
I was gonna say the weak.
Yeah, not just any weak person, though. People love rooting for an underdog who stand up to powerful oppressors. And Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated like a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yorimoto.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ahem.
Time is up. Put down your pencils and your hands under your desks. Damn, that's one extreme way to make sure people don't cheat, isn't it?
Let's get started.
I forgot you were a character. Today's the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in the figure? Cognition? Yeah, cognition.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right.
Also, I love that soundbite from Morgana. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent... you can paint both of them. Because you can paint any map with the 4-color rule, from what I remember.
Ooh, we can do this.
Oh, you can do this.
Wow, that's it for today. That's way better than the first one. Oh no, we've gone down by 0.1%, guys.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin.
Name the book that defined male factor as the chief factor in the... This is the one that the angry man was talking about, and I've forgotten. Wait a minute. Isn't that just another Atlas game? Digital Devil Story? Isn't that like Devil Survivor or whatever it's called? I don't know. It's the Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right.
What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? Ah, this is the femme fatale that Kawakami was talking about. I listen to Kawakami. I don't listen to anyone else. I'm not picking favorites, that's just how it is. School-wide assembly at this time of year? Really?
Think we can bring our flashcards in?
Kabushida is just one of the many things wrong with this school.
I gotta hurry home and study.
That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble, even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore.
We have?
We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
I'm not gonna lie, kind of.
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Girls, stop.
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested.
He's kind of a dork. I love it already.
You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh, I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems. Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Huh.
Yo,
Sup?
you ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
No, but it's real nice that they do, I guess?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
I might pay him a visit or two.
Ryuji.
Hey there.
What up?
Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
I'm a Mirakun.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
I may do. It kinda was, I'm gonna be real. It was too much to deal with on our first day.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Oh, are you here to conscript us to therapy?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Sure, fuck it, why not? I've got nothing better to do on a Friday.
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
I'm down, feed me. Tell me more about these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida.
Oh god, have you told Mishima?
It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
You know what? I'm mildly intrigued, Mr. Counselor. Mental training. If I make good use of this, it might be aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
I'm sold. You sold me at snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
I'm going. Don't know about rest of y'all. There's no harm in a brief discussion.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Yeah, we got exams to do.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Maybe not later, but yes.
Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I've made a deal with Maruki. So the counselor came to our school, and I'm gonna be real honest, that lab coat is 100% just for show. Counselors don't need to wear lab coats.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
it shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Les consultants! I'm sorry, that just made me giggle on the card. La Consultant.
Alright.
You've unlocked the Counselor Confidant. Using Personas of the Counselor Arcana will grant you an XP boost due to Arcana Burst.
So hold up, dude. Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Yeah, I got a test to sit. I guess I'll see you around.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counsel will be available to you starting from today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will be only posted here through November, so be sure to speak to him if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether you go see him or not, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided. Visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals.
Yo, you guys gonna go for it?
What, the counseling? It kinda sounds we're being forced to.
I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really into that idea, you know? I mean, I don't think we have much choice.
Yeah. Probably best not to draw any more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna give it a try. Counseling, eh? Lady Ann's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Oh, guess we were done with,
Yes. Welcome.
Are you here for your counseling?
Yeah, it's now about time.
Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad that you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Shall we get started? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway.
Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted.
No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to this super long story.
I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone.
Yes. That's why I wanted to get even with him. For Shio.
Mm-hmm. And?
At first I thought Kamoshida had to face the same fate as Shio was going to put herself through. But
But?
Right.
later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shio's suffering. In fact, it just gave him an easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san.
Huh? I think you've got the wrong idea.
Nope. In fact, you're wiser than I was at your age. I was anywhere near as mature as you are now.
It's not like I did anything special, though. I hadn't gone through my own share of hell. If I hadn't gone through my own if I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either.
I see. So what's on your mind now?
Let me think.
Right now? I'm just hoping Shio will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back together to laughing and having fun together like we used to do. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe out every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could all do that.
Oh, it seems I've lost track of time. We should wrap things up we should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me.
Oh, no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going to too, right, Ren?
How'd it go?
Well, honestly, it wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the building. That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass the time in the area until you're done.
Oh, hey, Ribbons.
How are you?
Ah. Hello. Are you here for a session as well?
You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he even came to Shujin.
Oh, I didn't know the two of you were acquainted. Though, don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special.
Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
And thank you for coming. Well, I'm a little skeptical about this, but... You don't need to be so tense. We're just gonna have an ordinary conversation. That's all.
I see.
I see. Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Amamura-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. Well, so much for my privacy! I'm glad you've got a sense of humor about it, but yes, it's not exactly kind to you. I'm sorry.
So,
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile with your internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality. Some conception of themselves they're striving for.
for example,
Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on. That kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams. And not everyone can be heroes they wish they could be. You've always been through so much. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. And then again, maybe that's a little weird to hear from a guy you've just met, huh? I mean, yeah, but it does sound about right. Not even deflecting self-depreciation. You really are strong, Mimira-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry this went on for a little longer than I expected. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. Oh god, no! No! You're not gonna have me drinking any more weird drugs, are you? I'm sorry, what do you mean? Oh, no, nothing. It's just, I'm already one guinea pig. I don't think I can be guinea pig to someone else. I feel like I need to book you in for some more therapy sessions soon. It's not quite counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What they think, and how they feel.
how about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people. So... I'm gonna need a few more details, Maruki. I've already signed up for one slot of testing.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask your help on that research. And all you have to do is listen to my theories and tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, any time's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got lots of snacks, too. You can have them, they're yours. I mean... You better... you know what? Sure. I'm free. I keep saying I'm free. My schedule is rapidly filling up.
Well...
Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I could cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure I could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. Well, my bond has indeed deepened with Le Consultant. Detox X. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Ooh, fancy.
I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we trade contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time, or when I need some input from you. You know what? Sure thing, dude. That should do it.
Now,
I better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
all right.
Oh! That's really good. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Non-static gum. I mean, I'll be real honest. There's not many gum I can chew that gives me static shocks, but sure.
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around school then.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Mayuri. Mayuri? Who the fuck is Mayuri? Wrong game! Look how late it is. Well, if you think the study sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime.
Good night.
We should definitely get some sleep now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right?
Oh, Christ. Yeah, I can't even consult the nav. All I can do is sleep.
Hey.
Yeah, this is one of those days where all I do is nap. Well, might as well have a look at how the final day of exams go. But my god, I'm gonna need therapy once I'm done with this. Oh god, our popularity is dwindling.
I'm so sleepy.
Don't tell me you were up pulling an all-nighter, Ryuji.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
Oh, god.
You staying up studying?
It's more
Nah, I
likely
gave
than
up
you
on the
think.
exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ryuji. Well, you're failing for sure, kid.
It'll
be fine. Nobody's expecting anything of me, so I don't gotta worry about grades.
Wow, that's one way to look at it.
Morning.
Oh, God. Am I the only one that slept?
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Jesus Christ, Morgana, calm down. You don't have to take these tests.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
Possibly. What's up?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
It doesn't sound like nothing, Arm. Is this that stalk you were telling me about the other day?
Hmm? Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
It is him from earlier.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car. So this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
Wait a minute. Isn't that Madarame person that Sai told me about in the future?
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
You're giving me, like, real weird vibes, dude. Although you are incredibly pretty.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Whoa, this is going somewhere quickly.
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
I mean, you do that normally, right?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
I agree.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Like, slow the fuck down, dude, please. Give us some time to mull it over.
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division.
Oh, interesting.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
I've just noticed Ryuji's face. Jesus Christ. It's like, the fuck you think you're doing pushing me out of the way?
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
That's where my alarm bells were ringing from.
Yusuke.
Oh, that must be Madarame.
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
Oh, gee, thanks. You're doing me a real solid, Yusuke.
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
What's with the side glance? Jesus Christ, dude, calm down.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
And I've memorized that voice. It's the sound of a wild Matthew Mercer in the distance.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance?
Yeah, he wanted to touch the... Oh, I was gonna say, he wanted to touch Ann's butt, but, I know he just wanted to paint her. He might want to paint Ann's butt, but I'm not sure.
That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children.
He's a slave driver?
But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
No, I moved in, like, tail end of April. Nothing to do with me. No, beginning of April. No fucking idea, if I'm honest.
I see.
Do you?
Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's the last day of exams, huh? Seems like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right?
So yeah, I'm pretty sure the best you can perform on these lunch times, because it said lunchtime, and that's why I was like the other ones. The best you can for performing on these exams is, I think for the first set you need to reach level 3 in knowledge, but considering how long it took me to reach level 2, I think to get there you have to do nothing but study. And yeah, that's not advised. Oh, we're finally done with exams.
Hey, you gonna go for counseling?
I saw the volleyball guys getting called in. Oh shit, I got that question wrong.
I know, right? I feel like I have to protect that teacher.
It's over.
It's over.
Oh, these two have perfectly encapsulated the two opinions that you have once you leave an exam. It's like, thank God that's done. Oh fuck, I'm done.
How about you?
I wish that was an option. I just wish I could sigh heavily. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Oh yeah, that
didn't think of that.
You really should.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The app?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
Yeah, about that.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
I mean, he was very attractive, I'm not going to lie.
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I will admit my curiosity has been piqued.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
I feel like we need to go just to protect you from Yusuke at this point, but sure.
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
They might not let cats in, and I'm pretty sure they'll do a bag check, Morgana, so... Yeah, you might have to sit out on this one. You know what? It might be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Tomorrow we go to the exhibit with Lady Ann. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in the Mementos. We can't afford to be late. We better not go out right now.
Oh, god damn it, Morgana, why you do this to me?
So I kept thinking about what Nakanohara said. Could he have really been talking about the famous artist Madarame?
Possibly. Seconded.
Great. That name really stood out to me.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever heard of someone else called Madarame?
It's not really common at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher.
You mean a teacher who treats people like tools?
Kitagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible.
We gotta look into this. We do, but I'm gonna save that for next time. Holy fuck, I've just looked at my recording and I've been going for 3 hours and 45 minutes. Jesus Christ! You know when I say I have a problem when it comes to Persona? Yeah, this is that problem. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, I guess I should hang this up here. Thank you all for watching these last few episodes of Persona. If you like the videos in any capacity, please feel free to I've lost the ability to talk. If you like the video in any capacity, please give the video a like down below, leave a comment on whatever you feel like at this point, and if you want to keep up to date with whenever I post videos, be they of this, Valkyria Chronicles, or Steins Gate Zero, consider subscribing to the channel. In theory, if you do that, YouTube sends you alerts to when I post videos, but in order to get alerts, you have to press the bell icon as well, so... Failing that, I think all pressing the bell icon does is you made me feel good about myself, so thanks for that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been Nyx, and I'll see you guys next time. Laters!